So hello guys, welcome to the today's session for Angular 8, and we are looking at the training session number 5. So let's start. Let's talk about the overview of this session. So in this session, we're gonna change the HTML5 template that we have integrated into the previous session. So we are gonna change the HTML5 template according to our need. As all of you guys know that we have to create a personal blogging site. So we will modify the HTML5 template that we have integrated in our Angular application as per our need to make a blogging site, right? So let's start. So let's go to the VS Code where we have our code, and I have compiled my application so that the application will be visible to us on localhost 4200. So let's check what we can see. So here's the localhost 4200 where we can see our Angular application is running. So here we have a login page with username and password fields. So when we enter it and we click on the login, the application will take us to the home page, and into the home page we have integrated that template that we have downloaded, right? So now today what we have to do is we have to create a blogging site, and we have to edit this template according to our need for making a blogging site. So first of all, we have this home page, very beautiful, and the login page can be looks like some like ugly thing, right? So first of all, we have to fix this thing, and we have to make this login page beautiful as like this home page. So let's do one thing. We can copy this component, go to the inspect. So what we will do is we will copy this component, welcome to highway component, and we will paste it into our login page, and we will have instead of this welcome to highway thing, we will paste our, or we will keep our form here for login purpose, right? So to select this component, we can direct select it with this selector. So here we will see this video container here, the HTML code for it. Just select this, so it will show you this inner and this video container. So this is the entire component which is present here. So we can directly copy this from here, copy and then copy element. So it will copy all the HTML code which is present on the browser. Go to our login component.html page and just paste all the things, save the code, and let's check if we can see this in onto our login page or not. So let the application compile. Application is still compiling. Yeah, it's compiled successful. Now we can see it on the browser. So this is our home page, and we have pasted this component onto our login page. So let's see we can see it on the login page or not. So yes, we can see that component onto this login page, right? And here is our login form. So what we have to do is we have to put this login form instead of this welcome to highway and all these text, right? So what we will do is we will just copy our login form, like the button, input boxes, and this text, not the container and jumbotron thing, because we don't need this for now. and instead of this HTML welcome to and this text which is over here, we will just put all the things our form and things. We also don't need this one. Scroll hello. Oh, sorry. I think Sonali, can you please stop presenting now? Now, is it visible, guys? Okay, fine. Can you guys please put yourself on mute? Hello. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Now my screen is visible to you guys. One minute presenting the screen. Hello. Now my screen is visible to you guys. Okay, fine. So, yeah. Hello guys, welcome to the Angular 8 training session 5. So I am Prasad Pawar and today we're gonna see about uh, this will be the overview of this today's session. So in the previous session we have integrated a HTML5 template in our Angular application. So in the today's session we're gonna change the HTML template that we have integrated according to our requirements. As all of us know that we are going to create a personal blogging site through this session. So today we're gonna change the HTML5 template according to our needs. So let's see how we can do it. So let's go to the Visual Studio Code, and here's our Angular application, and we can see it here. So now the Angular application is compiled, so that we can see it on our browser as well. So this is how I have modified our login page. So what we have to do is we just have to put a username password, that login thing that we have put here previously. So we just have to go to the code, and we just have to put this login button and the input fields in the place of this text, this welcome, and this page. So we will just put our form here so that we can see the form in between the image that is visible here. So let the Angular application compile so that we can see what we have changed. So now all of you guys can see that we have our login form here. And this is the field for the username and this is field for password, and we are having a background image which is related to this HTML5 template that we have downloaded. So we will need a heading tag as well. So we will just put it here, h2. So we will keep a random text over here so that it will be visible here. Let the application compile. So this is how it gonna see, it gonna look like. So the font we have to change, the font for this welcome to the blogging site is not visible for us, right? So we just have to change the font for this title. So for that I think we have a class text white. So it will just, so this is the one of the bootstrap class, so which will just turn this text into the white white color text, right? So our now our text is in white color. We are having a login form over here. So we put something here, so it will just redirect us to the home page, right? So now what we have to do, we have to create a blogging site, right? So we have to modify this template according to we have to make this template look like a blogging site, right? So let's do this. So and this is how we have done the code for the login page. So just go to the home page, home component.html. So now welcome to, we have to change this text here. So welcome to my blog. We'll just change the title here, or change the text here. So we have just changed the text because we have to create a blogging site. So we have just a heading, like start writing your personal blog bias in with the my blogs. So let's keep our site name as my blogs. So just change all the things according to that, my blogs, and the name into the navbar will be my blogs as well. So here you can see that we have changed this name as my blogs, and we have also changed these headings. So we just have to change into the HTML file so that our website look like a blogging site. So this all these things, so all these things can be our blogs. So grid of block, so whenever one will click on this one of these blocks, so it should redirect us to a particular block, right? When someone click on this, so it should go to the blog, particular blog. So this can be a grid of blocks. So when we click on this, so it should go to the blog, particular blog. So when we click on this, it should open this particular blog, as this is a blogging site. So for that we need a blog component, right? So we have to show the blogs there, so we will need a blog component as well. So we have different pages for blogs and other things in our template that we have download. So we will just go to the template file that we have download, and it is having a blog.html file as well. So just open it, and let's see what is in that blog.html file. If we find anything, we can use it in our Angular application as well. So this is how a blog will look like. So when we click on this, so this is a single post.html file which is having a blog. So yes, we will need this thing. So we'll open a single post.html file into VS Code, as we need the file content or the components which are present into this single post file. So for taking all the contents which are present into the single post.html file, we don't need to import these CSS files and JavaScript file, as we have already done it into, we have imported all these files into our angular.json file, right? So we don't need to import these files again. So what we will do is, we will just copy all the content which is into the body tag, right? And we will just copy it, and we will just copy all the things in it. Also we need one thing as well, that for showing the blocks we will need a block component as well, right? So for that, first of all, let's create a component for blog. So we keep all our components into this component folder which is present into this app folder. So just go to that path first. cd demo project, then source, then app, then components. So now we have to create a component for block. So the CLI commands for it is ng, g for generate, c for component, and component name will be block, right? So we'll execute this command so that it will create a component for us. And we have copied all the contents which is into that single post.html file, which is for the block template into the template we have downloaded. So let's wait for a few seconds. So it will create a component called block for us. So now we have a block component as well. So we have created a block component. So what we have to do, whatever content we have copied from that single post.html file, we just have to paste it into this block component.html file, right? So we will do the same, but and now to see this block component, we cannot see this block component yet because we don't have any root for this, right? So we have root for only home and login component, so we have to create a root for this block component as well, so that we can see this block component. So just go to the app routing module.ts for creating a root for that component, and we have to add a root for block component as well. So I just copy pasted this block, and here I will mention on the URL block which component should load. Block component, so it will just auto import the block component, right? So just save it, and let's check if we got our block component on this block URL or not. So let the application compile. So here we are having our home component. Let's check with the block. So if there is nothing is showing here, so we can check if there is any error present in the particular component or not. So yes, there is error. What is this? Unexpected closing tag of li. So it is a fault into the block component.html at line number 94. So the in the console you can see where the error actually is. So it is into the block component.html file, and at the line number 94. So we can just check block component.html file, line number 94. So where is the error is? So just go to the line number 94. Unexpected close. It has unexpected closing of li tag. So maybe some li tag has been closed. So let's comment out this part for some time. So we will look into it later. Just commented that part. Now we have that HTML post as well, so single post. So this could be our blog, particular single blog. So this will be a title for that particular blog. So this will be the heading, and this will here we can paste the contents which are present into that blog. And when we click on this back to log button, so it should take us to the home page. So let's design this. So let's go to the, instead of the single post, we'll just edit the contents into demo blog. I'm just giving some demo name to it, so you can give a proper names to it. Today's date is 2nd of June 2020. Branding, and in the footer, so when someone clicks on the name section, let's see how. So we have changed this, the author is this, date is this, content we can see back to blog. We have to give a path. So when we click on the back to the blog link, back to blog, so it should give us to take us to the home page, right? So we will, instead of href, we will have a router link. So this is a common syntax for providing a link for router, generally used for Angular application. So we will just give a path for the component which we want to navigate. So when someone click on the back to block thing, so it will go to the home component directly. Let's check it on the browser. This is the demo. So when we click on this, it should take us to the home page. I think we have written the wrong syntax for it. Link is written like this. Now let's check if it works or not. We got an error. Block and home. Let's keep it a href for now. It was looking for a nested or nested routing, so we will cover it into the next session. So for now we will keep it as a home. So when we click on it, so it will just redirect us to the home page directly. So it has redirected us to the home page directly. So now what we have to do is we have to go to that blog page when we click on this tiles, right? So we will do one thing in the home page. When someone clicks on this link, so it should go to the blog page, right? So just go to the home page and see where the tiles are. Biodiesel squid, biodiesel squid. So this is the thing. This is the class container. This is the column empty. So this is one tile. This is another. These all the tiles which are present here. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. I can hear you. Yeah. Is it better now? Please check your internet connection, please. Okay, fine. So we have this much of tiles available in our home page, right? So we don't need all these tiles because we have only a single. For now, we are only having a single block page. So we will remove all the other tiles and we will just keep one single tile there. Save it and check if it is working or not. So Angular application has been compiled. Now what is the expected view is we should only see the single tile here, right? So this is the single tile which we have keep. We can keep three tiles so that it will look better. So we will just keep three tiles and then remove all the other. So this is the second tile, this is the third tile. After this we have to remove all the tiles. As we are gonna make a static website, so that's why I'm doing this. uh, for the dynamic side we use ng for and other stuff. So now we are having three tiles here. So we will able to see three tiles here, so it will look good. Right. So now we are having three tiles over here. So let's do one thing. So as we are going to make this application static. So create. We have done for our block one, right? So we have to create block component for this tile and this tile as well. So let's create two more components for block 2 and block 3, name as. So G for generate, C for component, block 1 or block 2. And also we will create one more component, block 3. So what we will do, we will keep all the blocks components same. We will just change the uh, heading which we have provided. So just copy all the contents into the block component.html and paste it into the block to component.html and just change the heading for now. You can change it on the later, but as we are about to our time is about to over, so I'll just change the title of the blog, so demo blog 2, because it is for blog 2. Similarly, I'll do it for blog 3 as well. I'll just change the heading to demo blog 3. Great. Just save it. Now what we have to do, we have to add routing for this component as well. So just go to the app routing model.ts, and we have to add routing routes for that two component as well. Just import this component and just change the route to block 2 for block 2 component and block 3 for block 3 component. Let's save it. Now go to the home page, as we want the behavior that when we click on these tiles, so the heading for this will be, let's make it demo blog 1, and when we click on this, when we click on this, so it should take us to the blog. Right. On the second card, just when we click on the second card, so it should take us to the blog 2. Just change the name demo blog 2, and when we click on the third card, so it should take us to the blog 3. I'm just mentioning here the routes that we have recently written into our app routing module, and this will be for demo blog 3. So just save it and let's have a look what we have on the browser. Now we have changed all the things according to our blocks. So this is demo block 1, this is for demo block 1, demo block 2, and demo block 3. So when we will click on this demo block 1, so it should take us to the block 1, right? So this is the demo block. When we click on this back to block button, it will take us to the home page. Right. When we click on this demo block 2, so it will take us to the block 2, right? So this will be the second block for our site. So we have landed to the demo block 2. We will click on this back to block, so it will take us to the home. And similarly, we have done the same for this demo block 3. So when we click on this, it will redirect us to the demo block 3 component where we have written the third block for our site. So this is how we can make a blogging site by integrating HTML5 template into our Angular application. So, so I think we have covered our today's topic, that we have created a basic blogging site template or a blogging site using static blogging site using Angular application, and we have also imported and used a HTML5 template into our Angular application. So we have one thing left to modify at copyright 2020, and here we will write our company name and design by whoever it is. So just go to the home page. It will be on the absolute bottom. Copyright. Search for the copyright. Copyright. Just 20. You can write it here anything you want. Company name will be my blogs and designed by. Just the textual changes, and let's see it on the browser. Yeah, we have changed it here. Copyright 2020, my blogs and designed by Prasad Pawar. So I think this is it, guys. We have modified the template which we have integrated in our Angular application, and I think we have covered today's topic. So into the next session, we are gonna host this Angular application which we have created onto the GitHub pages, so we can access it over the internet as well. So thank you, guys. Thank you for watching.